Yesterday, I got a criticism from an English medium background guy who said that my English is weird, my English accent is weird. Then I thought of his statements and I found this statement very problematic. I'll explain why at the end of this video. First, let me dive into the importance of accent. First, let me discuss the why we are learning a particular language. What is the purpose of learning a language? What do you mean by language? The purpose of learning language is to convey a message to someone. That is the main purpose of learning a language. If you are able to convey that specific message you are trying to convey to someone, and the person understands the message in full without having any kind of confusion, that means the conversation and the delivery is successful. And what you need for that, you need clearly, you need to structure your sentence clearly, you need to ensure that right and appropriate words are being used, and last thing you need is clear pronunciation. If your pronunciation is good, if you are able to pronounce the word without any issues, and the person you are speaking with understands the word, then you don't need anything else. Accent is a total waste of time. Accent actually differs from place to place. One thing I really appreciate about Indians is the fact that they are unapologetic about their accent. Indians have one of the highest um, numbers of people India has who can speak clear English and with good fluency that we don't see in Bangladesh or other Asian countries. And due to this, due to their fluency in English, they are able to dominate the IT market. They are able to get all kinds of subsidiary jobs, IT jobs from West, only because they have a clear understanding of English and they can fluently talk in English. They don't think about accent that much. Only people who are after accent are scammers because they need to sound like Westerns so that the people they are scamming trust them. Other than that, if you see an IT expert, telecommunication sales expert, virtual assistant jobs, most of them are usually dominated by Indians, and they are working and dominating in their field in their own accent. You'll see Nigerians also have different accent. They have their own unique accent, but their pronunciation is clear. They have some awkward phrasing and their sentence structure is somewhat different from Western sentence structure, but they have clear English. You won't, if you understand English, you won't have any issues understanding what they are trying to say, what message they are trying to convey. Similarly, other countries who uses English as second language, like Germany, Spain, France, they also have their own unique accent. They do not try to imitate Western accent, American accent or accent from UK. Why? They don't need to. Accent, you are not supposed to imitate accent. Why I am saying all of this? Because I have noticed a pattern among people in this country specifically. That pattern is their obsession and craze about trying to imitate a particular accent. Many students from English medium backgrounds, you'll see, trying to imitate LA accent. It is mostly popular among students from English medium backgrounds. Women, lots of women and girls do that. I'm a boss bitch. I heard someone say I am a boss bitch, which in Bangla basically means kuttader shordarni. If anyone says that you are a kuttar shordarni, you would get mad, but you are posting your pictures with a caption that you are a boss bitch, and you are trying to imitate, copy the accent of LA girls, Los Angeles. These are the accent you were trying to imitate. Why? You have never been to LA. You didn't, you were not raised in LA. You do not know anyone from LA. You don't know the cultures in LA. Why are you trying to imitate their accent? Why is that? Can you clarify me this? You belong from Chatgaiya background. In your household, you belong from a Dhakaya background or you belong from a Noakhali background. In your household, your parents still can't use proper Bangla dialect. You still use your traditional village dialects. Your parents don't even speak in English, and you are trying to imitate LA accent. Lots of rapper from Bangladesh trying to imitate accent from Compton, like they were raised with the black people of Compton. You've never been to Compton. You don't know the lifestyle of Compton. Why are you faking it? Why? What is the go? I'll tell you why, but I'm asking you guys that what is your justification for faking that accent? Similarly, this is I'll say about the Gen J generation, the current generation, the youth. They mostly try to imitate the accents from LA, or mostly accents from LA. They won't try to imitate accents from Texas or Boston's. I don't know why. Maybe it's not popular, but you will see older generation, like people who are in 30 to 45 age range, trying to imitate royal British accent. It is like if I use this accent, and you will see lots of English teachers focusing on teaching the students to imitate British accent. Why? You are not British. It is not no point. There are no point to imitate the accent of England. By the way, England does not have one specific accent. They have lots of different accents, but the popular one Bangladesh is trying to imitate are the royal British accent. You will see lots of old guys trying. I won't say copy, because The accent they use actually are not Royal British accent. You actually can't imitate and fully copy our accent because you've never been there. You never communicated with them. You have to stay for a while in a certain place to truly understand their colloquialism, truly copy and truly use those accents. You can't just copy accent from through learning and practicing. It doesn't happen like that. Accent means you have to live there. That is what the meaning of accent. And if you are copying that accent without never living the lifestyle they are living, you are faking it. And I see lots of English teachers encouraging students to copy accent, and they end up trying to imitate this accent. They end up with a weird accent that doesn't resemble British accent, and it also doesn't resemble Bangladeshi accent. They end up trying to imitate, they end up with a very weird accent, and you can immediately say that he is faking it. He is faking it. A British guy will immediately say, this is not my accent. A guy from LA will immediately feel cringe hearing the accent from Bangladeshi teenager who studies in English medium, because you can truly copy an accent. So why they do it? There is only one reason why they do it. They want to get rid of, avoid any connection they have with their Bangladeshi and Bengali root. They want to sound like a person from LA. They want to sound like a British individual. They don't want to sound like Bangladeshis. They consider the accent, Bangladeshi accent, inferior. They consider LA accent, British accent superior. They are ashamed of their root. These people are suffering from self-hate. They're very insecure about their own identity. And it is sad. It is not funny. It is extremely, extremely sad. I really feel sorrow for these individuals who tries to imitate and copy accent, because you can, like my accent, this is a clear Bangladeshi accent. I'm not trying to copy Americans or British. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? I think my English is clear. This is clear Bangladeshi accent. It might sound weird, but it is less weird than someone who is trying to copy a Bangladeshi who is trying to copy British accent. It is less weird, I would say. They are so ashamed of their own root, own skin, that they try to copy other people's accent with whom they have no relation, they have no history. Don't do that. Don't do that. You will be singled out if you do that, and go abroad and do that. People will question, why are you trying to copy out my accent? You are not from here. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your own ethnicity. Be proud of your background. Be proud of your accent. Be proud of your own roots. Otherwise, you will end up like Madhusudan Dotto. You need to return to your root. Thank you.